coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Thanks for coming to the classroom. I know on my channel I tend to do a lot of games for younger kids in the primary and junior grades, K to 6. Today I'm going to change that. Today I'm going to look at a game which I'd recommend for maybe grade 7 and up to adults, and that game is Tales of the Arabian Nights by Z-Man Games. So looking at the report card for Tales of the Arabian Nights, I give it a B-. And I give it a B- because it says it plays 2 to 6 players. So it can accommodate numbers that high, but personally I would never play. I think for me the best number is 3, never more than 4. It's just going to take too long to come back around to your turn, and I find that just the downtime gets to be a bit much. I'm going to give the learning for this game an A. And I say that because in the Tales of the Arabian Nights, I'll explain a little bit more about what I mean by this later, but it's not so much a game as it is a device for telling a really amazing story. And throughout the game, especially when you're playing with those lower numbers like 3 or 4, everybody's always going to be involved, and every turn everybody is reading. You're reading constantly through this game. So the focus on the reading skills is super high in this game. And not only that, because it's telling such a great story, to the chance to retell that story afterwards and to practice some of those comprehension skills and recalling main ideas and events and details and things like that, you can pretty effortlessly pull those out of the people that you're playing with again, because you want to relive and just, laugh about some of the funnier moments that happened during the game. This game is just, like I said, it tells just such amazing stories that some friends and I still talk about some of them. For fun, well, if you haven't guessed already, I give the game an A. I think this game is super fun. I think there's just a lot of, just the hilarious things that come out of it. I haven't played a game of this yet where there isn't somebody who's just laughing and everybody's cracking up. There are some points where it can get a bit frustrating for some people if you get trapped in prison, and then getting out of prison can be a little bit difficult. I just house rule that if you're in prison for 2 turns, then on your 3rd turn you just get out for free, because we don't want the game to be a downer for anybody. And really, the whole concept of having a winner and a loser in this game doesn't really matter to me. I mean, there is a winner, there is a definite winning conditions for who will win the game, but I don't care. I mean, I'm not so much worried about winning the game and employing strategies and things like that. To me, it's just, as I say, a device for telling a really fun story and having a great time. For time, I'm going to give this game a C. Now, I give it a C because it says on the box it can take 120 minutes. Now, I think if you're playing 6 players, I think that definitely is going to take at least 120 minutes. So you really need to carve out a large amount of time to play a game of that many people. But again, unless you can maybe set it up or organize it in such a way that you can strike it and set it back up again, and then continue over a few days, just resetting up things the way they were, it shouldn't be too difficult to do that. Just you take pictures of where things are. But with 3 players, it goes much faster, and so that I think helps to mitigate it a bit. But let me be clear, this isn't a game that I'm recommending for a classroom use. I wouldn't be pulling out this game during Daily 5 in a classroom. I wouldn't be pulling this out during even a high school level class or a junior high. Just not going to happen. There's too many pieces, there's too many things going on, and it's just not, what I would recommend it for. I think would be something that you would have for your board game club, and you would set up times, maybe perhaps after school, to play it. Or this is a great game to play at home as a family game. Again, focusing on the fact that let's not worry about winners and losers. Let's just all have a fun time telling a crazy story here. For the cost, I'm going to give this game a B. Now, the game is fairly expensive to buy up front for as far as some of the games go, but it's $65. But when you consider the amount of what you get in this game, it really is worth it, I believe. I think $65 is a fair price to pay, and I think you will get a lot of enjoyment out of this game. So for that reason, I give the game a B. So that's going to be it for the Tales of Arabian Nights. Like I said, it's a great game for doing at a board game club or playing with your kids at home. It's really just chock full of reading that they're going to be doing throughout the game. Everybody's involved, doing things and participating and having a good time with the stories, the different stories happening to everybody. And then there's also the comprehension piece that comes in, the retell and the details and just comprehending the stories that's being told. Just a lot of great things, got a lot of great learning happening in this game, and the best part is it's in a game, so the students are definitely going to be more motivated to do it. If you have any other suggestions for games you might like to see on the channel or ideas for the channel, please, as always, leave me a message in the comment section below. But until next time, I'm Craig Thompson Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school with me? We could have done it all so